Mosley Street here was was maybe the great Georgian street of Newcastle. It formed the east-west thoroughfare between the cloth market here and the trading houses, let's say, of the cloth market and the Pilgrim Street over the bottom of the street. So I'll just follow me down here and I'll show you how great it is. It's got these grand buildings which all turned into banks and insurance houses in the 19th century. So this was a great grand street. Like I say, it was the main commercial street actually. And over there where Swan House Roundabout is, that was actually called the Royal Arcade. So that was a great John Dobson, I think it was John Dobson designed that, and that was a part of Granger Town, and that got knocked down in the 60s unfortunately. People tried to save it, but it was neglected. So you can really see actually on this street how it dips down like that, and that's really how it dips down to Dean Street there, and that shows you that Dean Street there was once a river. So we've still got the dip, even though it was long ago filled in, and we've got the cathedral here, and we've got this cathedral house, which is a lovely piece of architecture, that with a palazzo style classical architecture, and of course St Nick's Cathedral. So actually the main thing about this street, Mosley Street, is that this was the first public street in the world to be lit by electricity, and it was that was Joseph Swan who invented the incandescent lamp, and he actually started work on that in 1850, and it wasn't until 1878 and 1879 that he perfected the patent on the incandescent lamp. It took him that long. He demonstrated it at the Lytton Phil, I think it was in 1878, with Lord Armstrong presiding over that demonstration, and his offices were actually on this street as well, Joseph Swan's, and he had this whole street lit up. And so, if you think about the impacts of that invention, he really shares the plaudits with Thomas Edison. Edison on the other side of the Atlantic, and Swan in this country. They share the plaudits for improving productivity and all that, because before that people just had gas lamps and they were dangerous and smelly. And so electric lighting really changed the world and made the world much more productive and progressed technology so far. So he's responsible for that, and he came from right here in Newcastle.